I've fished in a lot of states. Up until the summer of 2022, Maine wasn't one of them. And there was no particular reason for this, I just hadn't gotten there yet. But when my buddy Ryan Lilly at Old Town found out I was a popper-sipping small jaw addict, he said, "Oh man, you need to get your butt to the Penobscot." I'd been reading about Maine's brook trout, salmon, and striped bass since I was a little kid. But of all the fish Maine has to offer, I never thought it would be the smallmouth bass that finally got me here. Now, I understand that you can't judge a fishery based on just one day of fishing, but first impressions are important. And my first impression was that the number of bass in the Penobscot was staggering. For the first half of the day, I never wavered from a simple white popper or white zoom fluke, and I didn't need to. Every fish in the river seemed to agree that if it's white, it dies. Getting the chance to fish out of Old Town's Autopilot 120 also sweetened the pot, and let's just say it flirts with cheating. The ability to push a button and have spot lock kick in and hold, even in areas with solid flow, takes river fishing to another level. I quickly learned that on the Penobscot, you could stay in one place, fire a popper in any direction, and a bass would find it.
That's the entire pop.
Part of why I'm so attracted to moving water is that there's fresh opportunity around every bend. There's a new hole, a new log jam, a new eddy to hit. And sometimes, even when the scenery doesn't change, the fish around that next bend are completely different from the ones around the last. Late in the day, as though a switch had been thrown, I started to see fish dimpling the surface. These were no longer the crushing blows of bronzebacks attacking baitfish, but the subtle sips of bug eaters that I love so much. And for the final hour of our float, we were treated as some of the best smallmouth fly fishing I'd experienced in several years. This is why I love smallmouth. At times, they'll hit anything that moves, and at others, they require delicate presentations, exactly the right skills, and exactly the right tools for the job. From watercraft to a stash of flies I almost didn't bring, we had all the right tools. And without them, I may not have experienced the Penobscot in such a complete way. And I'm convinced this is one of the greatest smallmouth rivers in the country. And man, I can't wait to get back to Maine.